Hi everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the Workflow Editor series. In this video, we'll be exploring the conditional branch and AI decision actions. Let's jump right in. For this demo, we'll be working with 3 scenes. In the first scene, we'll start with an ask input action. This will provide us with a variable we can use later in the conditional branch action. The Workflow Editor works with the app's global agent memory variables, which can be shared across tabs and used with PowerShell, something we covered back in parts 1 and 6 of the Agent Engineering series. If you haven't seen those yet, be sure to check them out before moving on. Okay, next we're going to add 2 conditional branch actions. These allow you to jump to specific scenes based on the contents of a variable. We're going to set them to check our response variable. For this first action, we'll say if it is yes, then go to scene 2. The second one we'll configure, so if the response variable is no, it'll go to scene 3. Okay, now we need to account for if the user typed neither yes or no. In that scenario, this go to scene action will restart the workflow. Now let's set up scene 2. Let's add a text-to-speech action. These actions bring text-to-speech to your workflow with over 1,400 voices in 90 languages. You just enter the text you want to hear spoken. You can also specify which voice you want to use in each action. Okay, now we need to add a stop workflow action to stop us moving on to scene 3. For scene 3, we'll do the same. We'll add a text-to-speech action, but this time we'll use a different voice. Okay, let's run it. If we enter unsure, as expected, the workflow just restarts. Let's type yes.
The response was yes.
And there's Guy telling us the response was yes. And if we type no,
the response was no.
There's Anna telling us the response was no. Okay, there's the basic conditional branch action where you can jump to specific scenes based on the contents of variables set in your agent's memory. But now it's time for the pièce de résistance, the AI decision action. This amazing action allows you to incorporate AI decisions into your workflow. We're going to modify this existing workflow to see how it works. Let's get back to scene 1. We'll delete all these actions and add an AI decision action. Okay, now let's ask it, is the sky blue on a sunny day? We'll set it to go to scene 2 if it answers yes, and to go to scene 3 if the answer is no. Okay, now I'm just going to add an alert on both scene 2 and 3. We're going to need set and execute scratchpad actions for this. What this will demonstrate is the ability to incorporate AI decision-making directly into your workflow and your JavaScript code. When Agent GPT allows you to harness the full power of artificial intelligence by not only enabling your agent to execute code with the ability to respond to and self-correct errors in an intelligent feedback loop, but it also allows you to use your agent to decide what code to run based on yes or no answers to questions you ask it within your workflows. Okay, we're all set. Let's run it and see it in action.
The response was yes.
There we go. Our workflow executed perfectly with Guy telling us that the response was yes. Let's change the question to do pigs fly? All right, let's run it again.
The response was no.
There we go. This time, Anna gave us the response no. With this functionality, your workflows and code don't have to rely on rigid, hard-coded logic. You can bring AI directly into the decision-making process. In part 4, we'll learn how you can use the regular expressions action to extract specific text when scraping websites, and how your agent can set and retrieve text from the clipboard using the clipboard action. Until then, have fun. Stay safe.